She wasn't born to be queen, but she was destined to be unforgettable. Lady Diana Spencer, shy, soft-spoken, just 19 years old, stepped into a world of crowns, castle, and cameras when she married Prince Charles in 1981. Overnight, she became Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales. But what nobody saw that day was the storm brewing behind her smile. The marriage that shook the monarchy. Prince Charles was the heir to the British throne. Diana was the youngest daughter of an aristocratic family. Their wedding was called the wedding of the century. 750 million people watched it live. The streets of London flooded with cheering crowds. Her ivory silk gown, her 25-foot train, her sapphire engagement ring became iconic, and from that moment, she became the most photographed woman in the world. But the fairy tale had cracks. Behind closed doors, Diana's marriage was troubled almost from the start. Charles' long-time relationship with Camilla Parker loomed like a shadow over the marriage. Diana later admitted she felt isolated, unwanted, and deeply unhappy, and yet she transformed her pain into power. Diana wasn't just a royal, she became a force of nature. She used her fame to bring attention to causes the monarchy had never touched before. She shook hands with AIDS patients in the 1980s when fear and stigma were at their peak. She walked through landmine fields in Angola to raise awareness for their ban. She visited homeless shelters, orphanages, and leprosy hospitals without gloves, without barriers, just human to human. She was the first royal to truly connect with people. She bent down to children's eye level, hugged strangers, laughed openly, and let the public see her vulnerability. Her inner circle was a glittering mixture of royalty, celebrities, and global icons. She was friends with Elton John, who later rewrote Candle in the Wind for her funeral. She met Nelson Mandela, danced with John Travolta at White House, and yes, Michael Jackson once performed in her presence, even rewriting the words "The Dirty Diana" out of respect for the princess. Fashion designers fought to dress her, and magazines knew her name guaranteed sales. Diana wasn't just a princess, she was a global brand. Her influence crossed borders from London to Los Angeles. She was recognized everywhere she went. Scandalous, but fame comes with a price. The press stalked her relentlessly. Every romantic rumor, every private moment, every tear was splashed across front pages. Her explosive BBC Panorama interview in 1995 became legendary. The moment she uttered the line, "There were three of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." It was a thinly veiled reference to Charles and Camilla's relationship. That interview shook the monarchy to its core. In 1996, Diana and Charles officially divorced. She lost the title Her Royal Highness, but she kept her public love and her wealth. A divorce settlement reportedly included a lump sum worth millions, £70 million to be specific, plus security, jewelry, and personal assets. Her final days. By 1997, Diana had reinvented herself. She was dating Egyptian film producer Dodi Fayed. The press followed them everywhere, sunbathing in the Mediterranean, cruising on yachts, stepping out of Paris. She seemed happy and free, but on August 31st, 1997, the world woke up to tragedy. The Point de la Mare tunnel in Paris, Diana's car crashed while being chased by paparazzi. Dodi Fayed and the driver, Henry Paul, died instantly. Diana was rushed to the hospital, but at 4 a.m., she was pronounced dead. Why she died? The official story said it was a tragic accident caused by high speed and a drunk driver. But the theories never stopped. Some believed the paparazzi's pursuit played the biggest role. Others whispered about a cover-up, a plot to prevent Diana from marrying Dodi, whose family was Muslim, and from possibly having more influence outside the monarchy. Her legacy: Diana's funeral was watched by over 2 billion people, the largest televised event in history at that time. Streets were lined with flowers, grown men cried. She was no longer just the people's princess. She was a symbol of compassion, courage, and rebellion against outdated royal traditions. Today her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, carry her legacy in their own ways. Her style still inspires fashion. Her humanitarian work still saves lives, and her story remains a reminder that even in a palace, life can be anything but a fairy tale. Because Diana didn't just wear a crown, she carried the weight of a kingdom's heart.